We're gonna have a Gothic Christmas, that is what we'll do. Good morning, friends. We have given Sinterklaas, Saint Nicholas, plenty of time to visit all the children, give them some toys, and then return back to Spain without being insulted by all the Christmas trees already put up. So now that he is safely back in Spain, we can put up our Christmas tree. What putting up a Christmas tree has to do with a Fiber Shenanigans channel, I will tell you after we decorated this tree. Behold my very eclectic, chaotic vintage Christmas tree. I know, it's quite the opposite from a Gothic Christmas tree. Look at that little Santa Claus. Santa Claus? Sinterklaas? Is that why we cannot put up a Christmas tree before Sinterklaas has left the country? Because we would uncover his secret identity? And unless you have read the title, you have been ignorant about the topic of this video for way too long, so let's talk about it. As with practically everything in my life, the ornaments that are decorating my tree are all secondhand. They are either gifted by family or friends, or I got them from flea markets. Quite a couple of those Christmas ornaments I got from the flea market are very old, and some of them are also a little bit dingy. The previous owner of this bauble tried to use some fake snow, I think, on his tree, and I can't get it off. And then some just are losing their paint and are just not that pretty anymore. So we are going to use our Fiber Shenanigans skills to upgrade those baubles to give them a facelift. Any and every pattern that I use to upgrade my baubles will be linked in the description. So this here little green bauble actually is the... it still looks green. If you look closer, it's getting quite old. So I think for this one we will leave the bauble the most visible. So we're just going to go with a little bit of a lace crochet cover. I've got my tiny hook ready. Oh my god, I dropped a bauble. Oh, it's still alive, okay. Let's crochet a cover and not drop it again. So we're going to make the crocheted Christmas ornament cover by Susan M. Allen, a pattern published in 1997. So let's go and everything. Got some crochet thread. Let's start. It might surprise you, but actually I was a crocheter before I was a knitter. Or maybe it does not surprise you, because that is why I keep my working yarn in my left hand instead of the right, like most knitters do. So I erred a little bit. I don't know whether it's because it has been a long while since I have been crocheting, or because my math skills are just subpar. I should have had 10 picot groups. I have 11. Anyway, no one will see that when it's on the bauble. It's just a little secret between you and me. Look at this. Oh my god. That's so flipping cute. Let's tie this off and try some other baubles. I also got this one, which has actually the same condition as my green one. It's just that the paint has gone old. And it's a lot smaller though. So I might think I'll try the same pattern as this one, but with a much thinner thread, maybe like just sewing thread or something. I don't know. Let's see how that turns out. Was this idea absolutely bonkers and December way too dark month to do this? Absolutely. But I will persevere. There we go, the golden brown bauble. Same pattern, but they look completely different. So these two baubles are the worst of the lot, so I'll probably cover them entirely and will do so with knitting. So I was not aware that my microphone wasn't on right now, so voiceover Yanda to the rescue. I am explaining right here that the wool that I am using, the yarn that I am using is Lang Yarns Raw in undyed shade, and then 2 shades I dyed myself with walnut skins and with Campeche or Brazil wood. And for your enjoyment, some footage of me struggling to cast on 8 stitches on double pointed needles. Whoops, and there goes my needle. Out with the double pointed needles, in with the circulars. And then I got betrayed upon by my circulars when they broke, and I had to go back to the DPNs. The ball in. Look at it. It's like it's wearing a little jumper. It's like those historic ladies getting sewn into their dress. This ball is getting knitted into its jumper. So our little bauble has been knitted into its jumper entirely. And someone please stop me before I knit an entire colorwork sweater for myself in this delicate stitching. I love this one. So it's now time for our 4th and final bauble. And it must have been a Christmas miracle because I was able to cast on this bauble on double-pointed needles without dropping any needle or any stitch. It might help that these were 12 stitches instead of 8. Upon fitting this over the bauble though, I'm not even halfway near the middle of the pattern, but I am halfway near my bauble. So I think I have to start this one over again and use smaller needles, which I'm not looking forward to. This will probably fit a lot better. Here we go! Our knitted baubles are done! I realized I haven't told you which patterns these are, so remedying it now. This one is the Christmas baubles. It's just called Christmas baubles by Claire Slade for Quail Studios. And then the other one, the small one, oh, I have to watch my cell phone, this is great content. And then this one is the Christmas Eve bauble by Renee Callahan. Well, they will both be linked in the description anyway. So here are our revamped, updated, facelifted Christmas baubles. They look so much better than what they did in the beginning. Well, I'd say it's time to hang them in the tree now. I am genuinely excited about these knitted and crochet Christmas ornaments. They give such a sweet diversity in texture and structure to my tree that it didn't have before, even though I have all these crazy amalgamation of ornaments. I have to be stopped taking every bauble out of my tree and knitting a custom jumper for them. I think it just looks so cute. These baubles with their own little jumpers. And it quite fits my entire personality to have crochet and knit baubles in my Christmas tree. So if you did enjoy this as well, and maybe enjoy all kinds of other fiber shenanigans, then maybe you could like, comment or subscribe. But that is all up to you. And as for me, I will see you in a next video. And Merry Christmas! Bye!